Hello and welcome to another. Oh, hang on a second. This was the stream profile. What a great intro to this video. Yeah, speaking of which, we did a stream yesterday and it was quite fun actually. We basically created a new account and just went at it for 3 hours and see how far we went. The way I knew I was on the wrong account was because I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure we had more dailies done than just 2. I panicked slightly. Alright, that looks a little bit better. So there we go. Welcome to another Star Wars day. Don't mind the... Alright, so there we go. Time to get our dailies out of the way. Alright. So we won't be able to get anything for Kanan yet because we only get 200 and that'll be 300 at the end of our daily run. So nothing there. Let's see, let's get our gear. Everybody good. No one a consequence. Alright, we don't need to worry about Zeb anymore, which is cool. We can get Magma Trooper though. That's good. Starfighter. Definitely take that. We have enough for one more. Cool. So we just need 5 more of those shards and we should be able to get our first Phoenix ship. I don't know why I didn't do max it out. There we go. Did we get enough for shot? No. Okay. No enough for that. 2, 3. Get abilities. Challenges. Alright, this is Sunday. So if you missed something, feel free to get them resets. Yeah, this should help with the gear boost a little bit. Emphasis on little bit because as you see, there's a lot of people that we still need to get. Let's get Rey. Where's she at right now? 40 of 80, okay. As you can see, we've been going at that for a while now. And still 40 of 80. Let's see how far Boba Fett is. We didn't get any Boba Fett shards. Brilliant. 42. Let's see. There's no one, well, might need to take Tarkin out because of the debuffs. We don't want Darth Vader to delete one of us. There we go, cool. Events. Oh, Dafmir. Remember, this is the event that we can get a zombie and potentially zombie spirit. It's a fairly straightforward fight, but if you have Phoenix, it's very helpful. Because of their healing and debuffing. And also sometimes there's taunts and all that, so it's helpful to get rid of that from zombie. You know, and stuns from spirit, so. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's probably because of the. And remember to undo auto right there, because you want to focus on Daka first, because she's the one who gives reses everybody. So we want to get rid of her as soon as possible. Otherwise, you're going to be just going into circles. She is fairly easy to take down. You just have to watch out for spirits. You know, the stun right there. But shouldn't be too big of an issue for us. Boom. Alright, now we can work on. Thankfully, this is the first tier, so zombie doesn't have any taunts or anything, so we can just focus on whoever we want. There's the deflect right there because of the foresight, which is the eye, which is an automatic dodge for them, but we're not too worried about that. So just deal as much damage as possible. You don't want to use that yet, so we can cleanse the spirit, stuns, and we should have one more hit in before we rinse and repeat. Boom. Alright. So Daka again. Let's remove that foresight there right now. You don't need to really taunt with Chopper because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I only did that just to remove that debuff from Ezra, but you don't really need taunts per se for this. Because you're not really trying to micromanage people. As long as you get Daka out of the way, you should be free to do anything else you need to. Yeah. There we go. We need one. We have one more hit in. Ooh, nice, perfect. Ah, wow. We have one more run and then we can do this again. Cool. I'll just make sure we get our dailies done, because that took us a good few minutes to do. Let's take care of that debuff there. There we go. Then work on zombies. Like, we could take out the spirits, to be honest with you, because they're the ones who stun. But since this should be our last round with them, it doesn't really matter. In the higher tiers, zombie actually taunts when she does her basic. So it's nice to get a zombie out of the way, so then you can focus on the spirits. And we leveled up. Sweet. And we have 4 shards of zombie. Cool. And we can do this battle again, but I just want to make sure we got everything before we do that. And we have 3 days till Thrawn event, which is cool. Let's do our Flea Challenges. Burn everything we have. 5. Let's see, where are we at with that? 30 of 80. Not too bad. I'm actually quite surprised with that one. What's our arenas? Okay, 29 seconds. What's our... Okay, 2 minutes for that. Let's do another Galactic War Table. Let's see here. Got a few notifications. I wonder if there are comments. Okay, so I'll probably answer this in the comments as well. But I got a comment here. I really want to unlock Thrawn for this week. Do you think I can get my Chopper, Ezra, and Hera to 5 stars in time before the event ends? Hera's at 4 stars with 2 of 65. Chopper's at 4 with 25 of 65. Ezra's at 4 stars and 53 of 61 already. Let's see here. One nice thing is at the time of this recording of this video, Thrawn's event. No. Thrawn's event is not until 3 days. So let's do some quick maths here. Hang on a second here. Let me bring up a calculator real quick so we can have a visual representation of this, and then we'll do a notepad as well, just to visualize here. Okay, so we have Chopper, do another space, Ezra, Hera. Okay, Chopper is currently at... Close that Discord out so I don't get notifications. Let's see here. Chopper is currently at 25 of where is it? 25 of 65. Ezra is 53 of 65, and Hera is at where is she? 2 of 65. Alright, so now that we got the benchmarks down, so the way it works is we have 3 days until Thrawn event, which is cool. 3 days. So that means you could potentially, you might have to spend some crystals on resets. So if you're really trying to push for the 5 stars, I don't really know. Let me see if I can read the whole comment. See, hang on. And it started a month ago. Actually, that's not too bad actually. Just for starting a month, that's really cool. Let's see, so 3 days, and then one nice thing is that when legendary events spawn in, you get another week. So technically you still have about 10 days to go. So let's break this down a little bit here. So let's deal with Chopper first. So it takes 400 Cantina tokens to do 5. To get 5 right here. So he's at 5 already. 25. So 65 minus the 25 is 40. So we need 40 more shards to go. and then divide that by 5. So 8 days. And technically, that means you had to buy, you know, go into the Cantina store and buy his thing 8 times to do that. And you get 3 refreshes per day. I don't know what time you started, but if you look at the refresh at the bottom, you can take a look. So like, if we did our Cantina fight and then we got a you know, bought him, then in 3 hours, if we had some more, we could probably get him another time. And so, but again, that requires a refresh of our crystals. So let's see, so 8 times to get to 5 stars. Okay, so 400 tokens for that. Now Ezra is the closest, so I would say to get him as best you can. The problem is with these Cantina fights, you're not guaranteed like Chopper 5 or X amount of shards per run. So it depends on how many times you can do resets. And if you get lucky, let's say you do 4, you do a sim ticket and do 4, and you only get 3 out of 4 runs. And you know, that's lucky, but I would say, just to be generous, slightly lower than 50-50. So we'll need to have so we technically need to get, let's do this, let's do a run real quick. So we're going to blow everything that we have, so 7 here. We only got 2. Okay, so I think that's a good round number. So we did 7 times and only got 2 of them. Okay, so let's do that then. All right, so how much does he need? How many shards does he need? 65 minus 53 is 12. Okay, so what we're gonna do is use this as a way. I think this is pretty legit. We'll say every 7 attempts you get 2 shards. So let's do this then 12 divided by 2, so that's 6. So 6 times 7, because we're trying to do because they're I think that's about 42 attempts, and every day you get about 15, give or take. Let's do this. We're going to reset. I know it's going to bring our shards down, but I want to see how many. Yeah, 15. Okay. So 52 divided by 15. And again, if my math is slightly off. Okay. So basically, might need about 2 and maybe we'll say 3 crystal resets. Again, I could be totally misthinking this, but this is what I'm getting so far. So that's about 300 crystals for that. But one nice thing about these resets, you're getting crystals here, and then if you get your daily out of the way, you get 27. So let's add this up real quick. 27, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 24, 25, 36, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So you only get 40 crystals a day? Oh, no, 40 plus the 27. That's what I was doing. 40, 67, give or take. With the dailies, let me do that real. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24, 25, 36, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, plus the final daily is 67. Yeah, so 67 crystals. 67 crystals was per day. Alright, and we need 300 crystals. And I don't even know what his arena is like too, because depending on how good your arenas are, you might get some extra crystals here. But for us, we're only getting 15 because we're on the Lotus Totem Pole. So that's 70. No, that's more like 80 something. Yeah, so 300 crystal resets. And then Hera will probably be the same thing, but she's even more. So from what I initially looked at here, again, I'm not claiming that my math is perfect. I'll have to triple check, make sure, but I'm thinking maybe you could get to 5 stars. Maybe. It would be very close though, and you would have to spend a lot of crystals. And I don't know if you've been saving up your crystals for the resets every day. One thing to note is, where's that? Don't spend your 50 on the reset, because that's actually 50 extra crystals that you could be using to buy shards or reset or something like that. So I think it's possibly doable, possibly, but that will sort of bleed into the event, and probably the last 2 or 3 days you might have to wait until the 3 days into the event itself. Then you might get everyone to 5 stars. So to answer that question, it's a possibility. And again, just going by what I currently have, it could be that you have 10,000 crystals in reserve. You just went ahead and bought the pack yourself of crystals, and then I think you should be fine. And if that's the case, you could probably do a reset, because the one nice thing about the Cantina battles is that there's no limit to how many times you can run this. It's all based on your energy. So as long as you can reset that energy and all that, you should be okay. Yeah, so to answer, possible. But if you can't get Thrawn, don't feel bad. There was a Grandmaster Yoda event, and we tried our best within the means that we had to get him, but we only got him to 4 stars. We only went to the 4-star tier. We were not able to unlock him. So again, that's one thing about doing free to play is you might have to miss the first event that comes up. You can try your best, but if you don't, unless you're willing to fork out some money, it's probably you have to wait for the next next session. So yeah, that's a long-winded answer, but you could at least see a little bit of how the calculation works if you're wanting to put in the effort and actually figure it out. And again, I'm not claiming that my math is sound. It could be that if I'm rewatching the video, I go, oh wow, I've totally missed that. Yeah, but that's my initial assessment. And again, I don't really know where you stand in arenas. It could be that you're much higher and you're actually getting a higher crystal count. Yeah. So really don't know. Because like if you're ranking like here, top 51 to 100, you're getting 100 crystals per day. And so that could be easily applied to your 300 crystals that you need to get Ezra. Easy. And then if you're getting the 625, you know, that's increasing your Kanan potential, you know. And so you're getting him up to, even though you already have him to 5 stars already, you know, having up to 6 stars isn't bad. So if you, like my Zeb right now is at 7 stars. So he's going to help us immensely because he's so high, and then the shrug off is based off his level too in his ability. So we're giving even more protection. So, and he's also a good face tanker. So yeah, I really don't know your full setup, but I think it is doable. You just will have to spend some crystals to get it done. But since you only have, since you have 10 days to do it, I think it's possible. I think it's possible. All right. We'll use the last bit of time to just auto a Rancor run, because that took a lot of time to calculate. But we got our dailies done out of the way, and hopefully that was a little bit enlightening on how you can calculate a little bit on a team that you need to run. And again, for those who are just joining and all that, post in the comments down below on any of the videos that you're seeing. Don't feel like they're stupid questions. I can definitely answer them for you. And I will and if it's a question that I can answer, you post it and it's during a video recording, I definitely check the comments while I'm recording this video, so I can answer live the answers if I can. But I'll definitely answer in the comments about that. But yeah, this game is fun to play, but sometimes it can be a little bit complicated. So if you're new to this game, don't feel like you have to learn on yourself. Feel free to ask questions. We're not going down. This might be a little bit of a longer video. There we go. There's the instant snaps. Boom. Good. How much damage do we take? Oh, that's not too bad. Where are we rewards at? Ooh, we used to be 10th, but now we're 8th. Perfect. If we can hold that, we should be able to get a decent amount of gear from that. Yay. Someone's at 3 million. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave the video there. So thanks everyone for coming out and watching and doing a little bit of calculations with me. It was fun. Check the description below for helpful tips, tricks, and helpful tips for bettering your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes experience. And as always, be safe out there.